We're here with offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach Tony Franklin. How you doing, Coach?
Good.
So you guys are about to kick off an exciting new season. There's a lot of question marks coming into this year with you guys running a new offense and doing a lot of different things. How do you feel like the guys have grasped things so far in camp?
Well, they've grasped extremely well. I mean, they know what to do. The issue is always doing it. They have no doubts on what their techniques and their fundamentals are and their assignments, and just a matter of repetition and them believing and then doing it time after time.
So we've heard about how in your scheme the playbook's a lot thinner. You don't have a lot of plays. You run them really fast. You might have little wrinkles with those plays. But can you talk a little bit about how your basic philosophy is different from your typical offense?
Well, I think that there's a lot of ways to be productive, and our way, the way that we've decided to do it, is to try to be simple, and part of that is because my brain is fairly simple, and I've always thought that if I have to think, then probably players are having to think, and so if you have to think, you don't play as fast, and so since we want to be the fastest team, on the field, the only way we can do that is to have our guys not to think. So therefore we have a simplistic system that details are much more important than plays.
And that's especially important for quarterback, obviously.
Well, a quarterback is, his job is to find the open guy and throw it to the open guy and take care of the football. If they do that, we usually win. If they don't, we usually lose. So that's the one thing we try to teach them, is have a simplistic approach to it and just throw it to the guys that have our color jerseys on.
So you had an interesting battle at quarterback this year with three guys that gave a legitimate run at starting. What went into the main thought process with naming Jared Goff as the starter this year?
Well, I think the main thing was, at the time that we named him, we felt like that he had done a better job of taking care of the football, and he's got extremely special arm talent. He's got some abilities to make some throws that are pretty unique, and he's also got great feet. He has great feel in the pocket, which is a big deal to me.
So how would you say he's different from your typical true freshman quarterback? Because most true freshmen could not earn a starting position in a major D1 school.
Well, I think the big thing is, he came in the spring, and by coming in the spring, he got a really good grasp. Then he worked hard in the summer and the off season, and he's got good talent. And the big thing I tell all the freshmen, whether it's a quarterback or a running back or whatever, is that you're really just a football player. You're only a freshman to everybody else, and everybody is faster here, but they're faster on offense too. So the guys that are running to catch the ball are faster than the guys you had in high school, and the defensive guys are faster, so you just have to adjust, and usually that's just a matter of reps.
I asked him today if he felt like the scrimmage at all prepared him for the speed of the game, because he's going to see something different Saturday.
Right.
Do you feel comfortable that he's not going to be shell-shocked when the bullets are flying?
I don't have any doubt that he won't be shell-shocked. I mean, I think that he's a guy that, when it comes out, I think he'll play better. I think that's why we picked him, is we feel like that he'll be a guy that when the lights are on, he'll actually play better. He won't be perfect. Nobody is, and he's not going to be perfect. He's going to make mistakes, and the big thing is how he bounces back from those mistakes.
He seems to have an unusual composure for a young player. Like, things slow down for him out there. He doesn't panic when things are, the pocket's collapsing or guys are flying everywhere. Is that one of the main characteristics you look for too?
Well, we do. I mean, you have to keep the play alive, and you have to avoid sacks and not throw interceptions, and so he has the physical talent to do that, and then he has the mental talent as well.
So when you were hired and we talked, you talked about how you and Coach Dykes looked at Cal as a sleeping giant, and you felt like the Bay Area was going to be a perfect place for you. Now that you've had, 8 months to settle down here, do you still feel the same way?
I probably more. I feel more at home here than any place that I've lived, and I think it has nothing to do with football. It's we live in downtown Berkeley. My wife and I feel as if we should be here. It's just, there's a community spirit in this town unlike any I've ever felt. Nobody knows I'm a coach. Nobody cares. It's just good people. I mean, every place I go, I meet really, really, really good, interesting people.
Hey, we appreciate you taking the time to talk, and good luck this upcoming season.
Thank you.